Hello everybody, it's Mad Maxie back with another video, and today I'm going to be playing Agrarian Skies. It's up to episode 5 now. I would like to begin the episode with showing you guys all that I've done. I've done a lot since last episode. Let's first show you the thing that I said that I'd be working on, which is this. This is my mob farm that I have created. I hope that you guys like this thing. This thing is very efficient. It works very well. What I've done is I did a classic. Here, let me show you. I'm just going to go into peaceful for right now. So then I'm able to show you everything that's up here. Here, let's see. Do I have a torch? Let's see. I'll be fine. Let's get up here one more time. Maybe a little bit hard to see up here, but if you can see, let me use these glowstone nooks that I have in my inventory. I have kind of laid out like the spawning platform up here, put a roof on it, so then, I also lit up the roof to make it a little bit more efficient. But all these mobs will kind of walk onto one of these and off they go. I don't want to do that because I will die. You run off. There we go. Okay. I'm good now. But yep, that's my mob farm. And then it makes them drop down into this 3x3 little area where they will die because of punji sticks, and then all their remains will get sucked up by this vacuum hopper, which will then go into this chest. And if not one of these 3 items, or 6 items, which I have specified over here with my item duct. If you guys want to know how to craft an item duct, sorry about that. I'll make sure not to do that anymore. Okay, there we go. If you want to know how to make an item duct, item duct. It's an opaque one, just 2 tin and 1 lead. And then I have a lever there to activate it and deactivate it. I didn't want to do a pneumatic servo in it because, well, I actually had to use the pneumatic servo, but I wanted to keep it activated by redstone, so then in case like I have some problem overflowing or something and I don't want to lose all the items or something like that, I can just switch it off. So look how many items I have. I did make it 3 high, so then I could get Endermen to spawn. I put a sound muffler because it's pretty loud. Here, let's turn it back on. Sorry about that. But I have a lot of stuff. And, yeah, it works great. Sorry about making the vacuum hopper already, but I have to make one today to do the next thing that I want to show you. Or, well, actually, I'll show that to you after we complete a few quests. I have a few quests that we can complete pretty easily right now. But if you want to know how to make punji sticks, which are those reed-looking things, they actually inflict like slowness 2 on you if you're over them, so then it's harder to get away. But you get 5 of them for a little X formation with sugarcane, and they work very well. So I just made about 10 of them. There's one that's over there, it's a little off. Sorry. I just put that there because I wanted to get it out of my inventory, and it fits there. You can put like 5 of them on 1 block. All you need is 1, but they work. But by the way, this farm is working great. Let me just harvest these really quick. Okay, so now let's go on to the quests that I have ready to be done. One of them is this one. Mary had a butcher shop. All you do is need 10 rotten flesh and 10 bones, so let's go. I have that in my inventory right now, so let's go and manual submit that. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Ooh, what is that? It's a mystery one. Maybe we can do that at the end of the episode if I still have time. Probably will. Okay, come on, cross our fingers, get a reward bag. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Believe it or not, guys, I'm not going to use that right now. Ever. I'm not going to use that for... Well, I'm going to eventually use it for something else, but see, they have auto disenchanters in this. Oh my gosh. It was a ZOMG reward. That's really cool. So, I don't know, let's put a little spot over here. I want to put that in there, and I'll just leave that in there, because they're special. Okay, so I got an item flask there. Okay, invisibility. I wish that it was flight. Just leave it over there. Eventually, I'm going to be able to do applied energistics and get all this to look a lot better, but I need a lot more resources. So, oh crap, it's getting night. So after I sleep, I'm going to do a few more quests that I've set up, and then I'll finish. Well, then I'll set up something that you guys are going to like. I have the items to set something up that's very good. Also completing a quest at the same time. Okay. So let's go take a look at one of these. Actually, let's look at these. Pastoral life. Need spawn chicken, spawn squid. Must go deeper once. And eventually get that. Getting rubbery. Ooh, I can do that. I'll probably have that done by next episode for sure. That's super easy. Eventually I'll be able to get this done. Maybe we can work on that next episode also. Well, actually, before I do this, let me redirect you to my sword. I'm sorry that I forgot to tell you this. But if you have a mob farm and you kill mobs in it, you can level up swords very quick. Remember that old sword of splintering? Well, there's a trick that if you make a tool head or something like that, I got a piece of obsidian, and I put it into this thing right here, the part builder. With, let me find it. It's somewhere over here, right here, the sword blade pattern. So I was able to make an obsidian sword head, or sword blade, or whatever you want to say, and I put that into this little crafting station, or I could have put it into the tool station, and I made a sword of splintering, but now, which it still was before, but now it has an obsidian head to it, so it gives it a little reinforce, I think. Also, it looks a little bit cooler, so I wanted to do that. But eventually, I leveled it up a lot because of that mob farm, and I was able to get lifesteal 3 and beheading on it from that leveling up thing that I was telling you guys about. So lifesteal, say I hit something, it gives me like hearts back. I may need to test that out. Maybe I'll show you guys another episode about how good it heals you, you know. But then I made this little farm, which I'm going to show you in a second, over here. By the way, this is fully upgraded. See, there's no more upgrading experience like you would find on this kind of thing. See, there's no skill level or thing. Well, there's a little trick. If you guys know, if you've ever played with Tinker's Construct, let me look, mossy cobblestone, let me see, right here, ball of moss. Ball of moss can be made either with mossy stone or mossy stone brick, or mossy cobblestone, my bad. But there's a trick to making mossy cobblestone. Say you get a full bucket of water in a barrel, or just have water in it. If you have cobblestone underneath it, that cobblestone will slowly turn into mossy cobblestone, but it will also use up the water in here. So I made this little farm over here. I have it lit up kind of cool with these glowstone nooks over here, and I was able to make one of those mossy things, which are these ball of moss, and I put it onto here. Because I leveled it up, it gave me modifiers. I have 3 modifiers remaining. I'm thinking about putting looting on it, or probably looting, or maybe sharpness eventually, once I get a way to get some of that quartz. So, now that we have that, here, let me eat a little bit. Now I'm going to finally show you the cool thing that I'm going to have, that I've planned after I complete one more quest. I have a lot of quests. I have a lot of stuff that I'm packing into this episode. Sorry about that. But I want to get a lot done. So a bakeware and a mixing bowl. So I have everything in here right now. So let's look up bakeware right here. Can take either 8 bricks in a circle or 8 glass. So I did kind of the glass way. So let's take this glass out. I don't want to do it from there because I don't know if it'll screw up the organization that I've planned. So boom, bakeware. Notice that I did it. And then got the mixing bowl. So let's look that up. I have all the stuff in there for it. I just want to show you guys. Mixing bowl, 3 planks and 1 stick. The planks are in a bowl, and then you just put a stick in it. So then it's like a mixing bowl kind of look to it. There we go, mixing bowl. That quest is complete. And I already completed juicing because remember when I made that juicer? I kind of already completed that part right there. And now I have juicing, and I already made apple juice once, so that's all good. Here, let me combine that. You may be wondering, like, if my hearts ever change. It's because, like, if I ever get more hearts or I'm getting different kind of hearts, like I'm getting more or less hearts. Killed zombies. If you kill 3, this is a repeatable quest. So if you look, it says repeatable quest refreshes on an interval 4 days. These are Minecraft days, by the way. So it resets in 2 days and 13 hours. This is Minecraft, by the way. So, like, I haven't been waiting this long, as you guys can see, because my videos are coming up like that. You know, pretty quickly. So, I have some quests that I'm going to complete next episode. So let me make sure that I have everything that I need. Okay. So, just make sure that it's one unclaimed quest. Yeah, I have to claim it now. So let's get that. Oh man, I shouldn't have combined those. I would have been able to get another heart. Okay, so sweet, it gave me 4 iron. Ooh, I have a good reward bag. Let's see. Come on, cross our fingers. Oh man, another potion flask of invisibility. Here, let me clear out my inventory a little bit more. Well, I have another chest up there, by the way. See if my heart's up there. By the way, I hope that you guys like that I use this cobblestone wall to keep myself from falling over there. So, let me direct you to another quest that I think that we looked at last episode, but I couldn't complete it. Which is, it's automatic. Remember when we made that autonomous activator over here? Now, I know I kind of already did the vacuum hopper for over there, but I wanted to get that up and running as soon as possible. So then I could get all the stuff to use it, and I can have a bunch of bones to make bone meal. Well, I'm going to make another vacuum hopper for a little setup that I'm going to do. I'm actually going to make something automatic. So you got that autonomous activator that I need to make. Now, you guys may be wondering, like, holy cow, autonomous activator takes a lot. Because they kind of edited the crafting recipe for it. So now it takes 2 diamonds, 2 emeralds, a chest, 2 invar ingots, which I'm going to show you how to make those in 1 second. Piston, pneumatic servo. So I have the stuff to make my pneumatic servo right here. Let's make that. Should be crafting it right. Let's see, did I get those backwards? Ah, there we go. Pneumatic servo. Just keep that in there. This is all ready except for the 2 invar ingots. So I have some broken nickel ore. I have some pulverized iron ore. It doesn't matter what kind of broken or pulverized it is. But the thing about this is, if you mix these 2, there's a few different ways to make invar. But this is one way that I like to do. So I made it so I can get 2 exactly. So let's let that smelt up. Okay. And I kind of made that platform over there for that setup that I'm going to do next. It's going to be really cool. I hope that you guys like this setup that I'm going to do. So let's let this smelt. Let's run over and get that ingot cast. Because this is where it comes in handy. But, yeah. I do have a lot of lava now, by the way. So maybe eventually I'll make another portal, but I don't know if I'll use it for a while because it gets dangerous there. I mean, the nether is really dangerous in this thing. So the nickel smelted up. Come on, iron. You know what? I think that it made a lot more invar than I wanted, by the way, by accident. Yep, I have 1 nickel, 3 invar. Okay, the invar's on the bottom. Sorry about messing that up. I thought that I had it right. Huh. Well, all we do is need 2 invar ingots. I'll eventually clear that smeltery out a little bit. Get those up. So we have these. So now we have everything that we need to build this autonomous activator. Everything right here. Autonomous activator. Click that into there. Boom. I have the autonomous activator. I'm not going to click that yet just because I want to show you how to make the vacuum hopper. Okay, man, I can never spell that right. I thought that I was doing it right. So I need a hopper, which I'm going to make really quick. By the way, I want to acknowledge this. I think that the creator of this map, or one of the people who helped make this map, what they did is they added different ingots that you're allowed to use in some of the crafting recipes. So in this hopper recipe, I'm allowed to use aluminum. Also, with pneumatic servos, there's like 6 different ones that you can use, but that's including iron. So let's make the hopper. I have stuff right here to make the hopper with the aluminum, because iron is very precious right now because it's used in everything. Oh my gosh, I don't have that much iron right now, so boom, vacuum hopper. So there we go. The thing about this is, let me tell you, you may be wondering, like, why wouldn't you use just regular hoppers over there? Regular hoppers are more expensive, but a vacuum hopper sucks items in. So, like, say I'll just put that there. Let me just throw that onto the ground. Boom. Sucked right into it. Where did it go? Well, it has a little inventory, so it's right there, you know. So let's see. Can I pick that up with my crescent hammer? No. Let me get my pick. Let's see. There we go. Man, I thought that I lost it. It looked like one of the particles that broke. And I did it. So now I have all the stuff. Let's claim that reward quick. I'll pick that one. Okay. Let's cross our fingers. Come on. Actually, that may be pretty cool. Eventually, they have this mod called Simply Jetpacks. I'm hoping to make one of those soon, but they're a really hard crafting recipe, by the way. Let me just empty my inventory a little bit. I need to make a few more chests. Maybe I'll upgrade them soon to some better things, but that'll be pretty cool. Once I make a jetpack, I can add different stuff to it to make it a little bit cooler. That'd be pretty cool. So I made this little platform over here to make a little machine. So you have your sieve, okay? You know how it can be a pain to sieve items in it, whether it's dirt, whether it's anything. So I can put this autonomous activator right there. Let me redirect it. Oh, dang it, I had it for a second. Boom. So there we go. Have that done. Now let's put this vacuum hopper right there. Here, let me go and get a few, I don't know, just get a few gravel. Just a few. So then I can demonstrate what this is going to do. A little bit. Oh no, let's get like one more. Okay. By the way, that old igneous extruder that I made, it has produced a ton of cobblestone. I mean, a lot. So let's just put one. Now watch, it's slowly gonna sieve it down. And then watch what happens to it. Boom. Look, it collected it for me. Now, here's a little thing that you can do. Let me see. There we go. Got the Now it's going to output items through this thing. But luckily, we have some item ducts I would like to feed into a little chest right here. I'm only doing one chest so then I can upgrade it to like an iron chest if I want to. Because there's like a little thing with thermal expansion that if you feed this into a double chest, it will only fill like this top half, you know, that you'd have in it, which kind of sucks. So that's why there's only one chest over there. I used to have a double chest there, but now I don't. So, you know, here, let me get one piece of cobblestone really quick. I want to do one little thing with this. One piece. Oh, come on. One more piece. Okay, there we go. I just want to be able to turn it on and off if I want to. So, that's why I didn't want to use the pneumatic servo. I wanted to export everything anyways, so it just worked. Oh, you have to be kidding me. I thought that I put a lever in this chest. Did I not? Sorry. Sorry about this. Here, just one more piece of cobblestone. Thought that I had everything prepared. There we go. So now that I have this little lever right here, I'll be able to place it right here and be able to power it. So now, it exported all the items right into there. So this is what it meant by the quest name. Let me look at it one more time. It's automatic because now I'm automating the sieving process of like everything. All I do is just fill this little autonomous activator and let it all just run down into the chest. I left it like this right now. Eventually maybe I'll move this and make this bigger also. I want this little section to be more of a processing for ores and stuff like that also. I want to get a bunch of machines ready for next episode also. But just let this go into there and stuff like that. Maybe we can help it. Just help speed it up. Makes it also a lot faster if you help it. But what I can do is I can go and get a bunch of gravel, get a bunch of dust, get a bunch of sand, just fill this up and walk away, go and get more, put it in there, walk away, just fill this chest up. I may need to upgrade it though, but look how much I'm getting. You know, I mean, you do get a lot, but it helps to have something a little bit more automated. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So let's look around. I don't know. Oh yeah, remember that one thing that I got over here? Right here, my bad. It's a mystery. Let's see, is there any way that I would be able to contain that anyway? Also, let's look at some of these other things. Maybe I could do one other thing. It's getting rubbery. Just need a plastic sheet, I think. Plastic sheet, by the way, is pretty easy to make. So, I guess that we can make this. All I do is just take these, which I can smelt some more up. Do 3 more in here. Just give me a piece of coal. Smelt that up. I want to get that little plastic sheet right here. Since I do have a rubber sapling, maybe I'll be able to finally make that next episode and be able to power some stuff also. So then I can make a pulverizer and be able to make gravel without having to use a hammer on cobblestone. All I do is just put cobblestone into the pulverizer when it's powered and it will make gravel for you. Then if you put gravel into it, it will make sand. If you put sand into it, it will make dust. Then eventually I'm hoping to just automate all of it completely. Just have a line of sand, a line of everything. So let's quickly put that into there. Oh no, let's just put one more just to be safe. And that will smelt into the plastic. See? So we have one. Let's look at some of the other quests. Oh crap. Here, let's kill that spider really quick. The sword is really cool, by the way. Hey look, see, when I hit it, it restored 2 hearts, just like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It can be good, because, like, when you lose hearts in this game, like, when you get down to 2 hearts, you're likely gonna die if you get hit again. It puts, like, a bunch of buffs on you that just make it horrible. I'm a little scared to open this safari net without having anything to catch what's ever in it. So, maybe I'll wait till I can make something to make it. Sweet, so I have some plastic sheets. Not the Thumb-Nomicon, that's not what I want. So let's claim this. I'll take the right one. Sweet, I get some more rubber saplings. Okay, come on, cross our fingers. It is a good bag. Regeneration. That can be pretty good for one of the mods in here, which maybe I'll get into in a few more episodes, called Blood Magic, which that orb was from over. It's in one of these chests. Sacrificial orb from Blood Magic. Regeneration can be pretty helpful with that. So let's just look at the quest tree. By the way, it updated once more, and it fixed that visual glitch that you guys saw last episode. So, stop there. Let's look at some of these, though. You're a wizard, Steve. Sky shards, and I need to go into the nether for some of that. Bloody power, I could do that. That one I could do next episode, maybe. Or the hoarding. I have one of those done because I made that better barrel. Here, let me just show you what that's made of. Better barrel. It's made like this. It took a lot, but, you know, I just farmed some wood. It helped out a lot. Let's look at some more quests, like over here. Go with the flow. I could probably do that one for next episode. That one's pretty easy. I have won the tanks. Remember I showed you over here? I mean, I have a lot of lava now. Holy cow. So yeah. Let's look at... I wonder how you unlock the end. Here's some pointless quests. I mean, look at this. I've only made, like, 3 machines out of this many, and these aren't all, like, there's more than just this. This is just the machines. If you ever watch anybody else and they complete that. But, yeah, I'll probably make another spot. I'm hoping to get a lot done next episode also. But, yeah. So, also, let me show you a little thing. Look, I have this Enderman head. Let me go F5 really quick. Because it's, like, the new Endermen have a different colored eye. So, the old Endermen in some, like, the older Minecraft versions, their eyes were white. So, I kind of got this when I was first making that. I killed an Enderman, and it gave me that. So, it's pretty cool, because I have beheading on this, which is pretty awesome for that. So, hope you guys like this episode. Have a good day.